Hello, listeners. Today we are going to tell you about one of notorious cyber attack in world history. 2017 cyberattacks on Ukraine. Petya Ransomware. Here is a little summary about this cyber attack. Date: 27 to 28th of June 2017. Victims: Ukraine 80%, Germany 9%, Russia, Italy, France, UK, Poland, US, Australia. Attacker: Russia, according to Ukrainian authorities and CIA. Attack type: cyber attack ransomware. Intention: politically motivated attack against Ukraine. Results: more than 80 companies, several Ukrainian ministries, banks and metro systems, including National Bank of Ukraine. 2017 cyberattacks on Ukraine. On the 27th of June 2017, a major cyber attack occurs on Ukraine, and it was a ransomware named Petya. Same cyber attack reported from Germany, Russia, Italy, France, UK, Poland, US, and Australia. The main target of this cyber attack is Ukraine. More than 80 companies in Ukraine were affected with Petya. 80% infections were reported on Ukraine, and 9% infections were reported on Germany. There were enough evidence that Russia is responsible for this, and it was done by political motivation against Ukraine. This ransomware targeted on complete energy companies, power grids, bus stations, gas stations, airports, and banks. This attack were originated from an update of Ukrainian tax accounting package called MeDoc, M.E.Doc, developed by Intellect Service. MeDoc is common among the Ukrainian accountants. The impact occurs about 400,000 customers and 1 million computers across Ukraine. What is Petya and how does it work? Petya is an encrypting ransomware that is first discovered in 2016. This targets Microsoft Windows-based systems and infected on master boot record (MBR). Then execute a payload that encrypt the file systems of hard drive and prevent Windows booting. To regain the access to file system, user needs to pay a ransom with Bitcoin to the attacker. Used for performing a cyber attack on Ukraine. In the following image you can see how Petya ransomware infected to a victim and execute the encryption process. There are 4 steps in Petya. 1. Prepare attack begins with compromising the MeDoc application. When an organization update the application and Petya code will be inserted. 2. Enter when customers update MeDoc software. Petya code runs on an enterprise host and spread over the enterprise network. 3. Traverse. There are 2 paths. Malware traverse. Exploitation. Exploiting the vulnerability SMBV1 MIS 17-010. Credential theft. Impersonate any account that currently logged into the account. Petya only compromised accounts which has an active session, credentials loaded into its memory. 4. Execute Petya, then reboot and start the encryption process. Then user can display screen text that is a ransomware. Impact. During the attack, radiation monitoring system at Ukraine's Chernobyl nuclear power plant went offline. Inflected to several Ukrainian ministries, banks, metro systems and state-owned enterprises, Boryspil International Airport, Ukrtelecom, Ukrposhta, State Savings Bank of Ukraine, Ukrainian Railways. Ukraine's electricity company's computers also went offline, but company continued to fully operate without using computers. Inflected computer data were overwritten and permanently damaged. The total estimated damage was more than $10 billion. Mitigation. Patch management. Implement an emergency patch program and ensure that all Windows systems are receiving security patches from Microsoft and other vendors on a frequent basis. The patch relevant to fixing the Eternal Blue vulnerability is MS 17-010. Host-based firewalls. Consider applying firewall rules at the host level. Windows Firewall, which prevent unnecessary system-to-system communication, making it more difficult for worms to propagate. Network segmentation. Properly segment networks and apply routing and firewall rules which create security zones within your network, limiting the attack surface of malware to only the network segment in which the malware was introduced. Use supported operating systems. Ensure all operating systems currently being run by the organization are receiving ongoing security patches from the vendor. Windows XP and Server 2003 are no longer supported or receiving security updates. Properly manage backups. Verify that backups are not stored within network-attached directories that might be susceptible to being infected by a worm, end up being encrypted as part of the ransomware attack. Here is a simple demonstration of Petya. Thank you. Prepared and presented by G. R. V. C. B. Samaranayake and M. N. Randnaya.